Hey, welcome to this video. If you'd like to get up to 43% annual interest per year on your US dollar, this video is for you because with OUSD stablecoin in crypto, you can actually do that. And this I would consider it's a hidden gem that not many people are aware. So welcome to Geek Investor, your resource for all things related to crypto. As a disclaimer, take note this is not financial advice and I'm not a financial expert. I'm just sharing my experience with you so that you can learn from them. So what is OUSD? All right, to better understand that, we first need to understand first about basic on what is staking and what is Bitcoin, what's crypto and all that in case you are really new. All right, so most people would think when you say the word crypto, they will think of Bitcoin. All right, what you're looking at right now is the price of Bitcoin. Currently, it's priced at 47,000. Okay, this is US dollars, but you don't have to buy one Bitcoin. You can actually buy, let's say 0.001 Bitcoin. Okay, so that's the note. You don't have. You can buy even $10 worth of Bitcoin if you want to. You don't have to buy $47,000 Bitcoin. Okay, but normally I do not recommend people to buy Bitcoin to stake. All right, staking. Okay, so there is this term called staking. Staking is just like your bank, fixed deposit. But what's so wonderful about crypto, there is no fixed lock period for certain cryptocurrency. All right. So like some banks, they give you, let's say you put $1,000, let's say you put $1,000 in the bank for let's say 1 year, they maybe gives you 0.02, percent interest, right? We all know that. All right, this is what the bank normally would give. All right, but now crypto is in the game, is a whole different ball game, and I got a lot of friends asking me about this, so I thought I want to explain carefully what is staking and what kind of assets, all right, you should be staking. Okay, all right, so take note, if let's say you bought Bitcoin right now and the price of Bitcoin goes up and down pretty drastically. So let's say, for example, from current price of 47, there's only about 150 days ago, it was 35% cheaper. Okay, but let's say you bought it here, you will have more money lah. So let's say if you got $1,000 of Bitcoin that you bought over here where my mouse is, you would have 1,003 Bitcoin. All right, but take note, Bitcoin goes up and down pretty drastically, unlike the usual currency that we are so used to. So what happens is in crypto, there's this thing called stable coin. What you're looking at right now is the USDT called Tether stable coin. Why is it called a stable coin? Because this coin will always remain at $1. As you can see, the price does not fluctuate too much because why? This cryptocurrency called USDT, all right, is a stable coin which basically is tagged to the US dollar, meaning that one USDT coin is equal to one US dollar. So the value of the USDT is determined by the price of the US dollar, and we know the US dollar does not fluctuate up and down as drastic as other cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. So that's why when you want very safe investment, you always want to stake on stable coins. We call them stable coins. All right, stable coins are normally coins that are pegged to the US dollar. All right, in case you're very new and don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so basically you always want to stake on stable coins because that's the safest. You don't have to worry if let's say you put $1,000 today, all right, will you still have $1,000 1 year later? It will still remain at 1,000 US 1 year later. If you buy Bitcoin, it may go down, go up. It may become $200 after that. So that's the danger of other kind of. But for stable coins, they are more stable. So that's why you always recommend using stable coins. Generally, the USDT, what you will see online. Generally, what you see on the other platforms when you want to stake, you can also stake USDT, as you can see here. All right, so you get about 4.79% per year, which means if you put $1,000, all right, US dollars, after 1 year, all right, this you will get a rate of 4.79, and how you calculate that is that times 0.04 79. All right, so they get about $47 per year. All right, if you want to know per day, you just divide by 365. All right, you can actually see the amount is about 13 cents per day, which is also not bad considering the fact that if you compare it to let's say I live in Singapore, the local bank. All right, so local bank, how much do they give? Okay, they only give and there's a minimum amount of, let's say, 10,000 you have to put in. The good thing about cryptocurrency, there's no minimum amount. You can put in as little as $1, $2, it doesn't matter. And you don't have to put it for a very long time. It can be 1 day, 2 days, 7 days, it doesn't matter. All right, but for banks, as you can see, if you put for 1 year, they only give 1.15 percent of your money currently in the bank. Okay, or as of this recording, but you got to put a huge amount, all right, to really see the returns. Okay, so that's for banks that we're also aware. Okay, so there are many kinds of stable coins. So generally, cryptocurrency stable coins have higher interest rate compared to most other banks out there. Okay, so what happened here is that I have been looking around for stable coins to stake and to get interest. So I happened to stumble upon this hidden gem called OUSD. All right, OUSD is also a stable coin. All right, so OUSD is the same. All right, so one OUSD is equal to $1. So whatever is the value of $1 is the value of one OUSD. All right, why? Because it is pegged to the US dollar. All right, so let me see. Yeah, correct. There it says here. USD is pegged to the US dollar. One thing interesting about this particular stable coin, it has very high interest rate occurring right now at 30.45% on average. This is based on the past 30 days. If you look at the overall performance, all right, you can see in this chart here, it's very, very good. As you can see, the interest rate changes almost every day. All right, so take note, for cryptocurrency, interest rates changes almost every day, but you can withdraw and deposit every day as well. All right, depending how much interest you want to get. Okay, so let's say today, as of this recording, today interest rate is 43.68%. So based on the rate of, let's say, 43.68%, how do you calculate how much interest you really get? All right, so you take $1,000, for example, you times 0.4368, that's for 1 year, you divide by 365. So if today you stake $1,000, you will get $1.19. Definitely so much more than the bank. All right, so take note, the rate changes every day, but definitely it's still much higher than a current bank. But normally, in general, right now, as of this recording, all right, is currently right now at 30%, which is also pretty high. So let's say, for example, if I use this calculator, let's say I put as the same as what it says here, 30.17, all right, and I put it for, let's say, 1 year. How much money do I actually get if I put $1,000? So you actually get 1,347. So you get $347 of interest. All right, what's so interesting? If this interest rate continues to stay at 30%, you just put only 3 years, you get actually 2,444. You almost double, or even if let's say you put 2 years, you almost close to double of what you originally put in as well, which normally you will not see that in the bank. Okay, so it's a very high hidden gem that a lot of people don't understand how cryptocurrency works. So I thought I'd make this video to help you understand. So before you actually dive into any project, all right, it's first very important to understand the background of the project. Who created this project? You want to make sure it's stable and it's reliable before you put money in. Okay, so what happened if you scroll all the way down to the website? Is their website OUSD.com. You can go and check it out yourself. Okay, so how do they get so high interest? Some people ask me, my friend asked me, how do they get so high interest? What happened is that whatever money you put in to the OUSD, they use the money to lend it out to others for trading and also for other purposes as well. You can read more on their website. All right, and also they do yield farming as well. Basically, they farm your money, all right, to grow your money as well. All right, there are actually two ways to actually earn interest on OUSD. One way is through your MetaMask wallet, which is running on the Ethereum network, or you can run it on the exchange. Personally, myself, I run it on the exchange. All right, the reason why I do that currently, because as of this recording, our Ethereum network fees, all right, is around $60 US, all right, which is basically the transfer fee. All right, basically there is a fee when you transfer money from your bank to, let's say, to your MetaMask crypto wallet, which is $60, which is pretty high. All right, so I didn't do that. So what I did was I transferred to exchange. Okay, and I will let you know which exchange I use. Okay, so one thing interesting why I actually dive in and recommend this to my friends, because first of all, this project is actually founded by investors and employees of YouTube. I'm sure you know who YouTube is. Engineering managers at Google and Dropbox, and one of the original PayPal co-founders is also the one that created this project. All right, if you click on meet the team, you can see actually more information of who the team are. And take note, in cryptocurrency, some projects, they love to hide the faces, but here you actually can see for yourself there are all these real people working behind the scenes on this project, which is means it tells me they are not afraid, to tell people that they are involved in this project, because in cryptocurrency there are a lot of scam out there. All right, and these are basically the people involved in this project. Take note, I'm not sponsored to say this, but I'm just recommending this because I felt it's a very good gem that you can consider to put your money in to get interest. Okay, so there are some advisors here. Some of them maybe you know, some of you do not know. All right, and many people here are also inside the project. Okay, these are all real people. Okay, so enough about the OUSD. How do you actually buy OUSD? So I use an exchange called Qcoin. All right, Qcoin is actually a cryptocurrency exchange. All right, it's one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchange. They have more than, if I'm not wrong, 500 over coins that you can buy and sell inside the exchange. Let me just check. So if you see the number one cryptocurrency exchange is Binance, but unfortunately the only exchange right now as of this recording that allows you to invest and get money from OUSD is only KuCoin. Right, the rest of the exchange do not have this. All right, so about KuCoin, there's currently lots of volume. You can see there's close to 6 trillion. This looks like trillion. Yeah, 6 trillion volume of trading within 24 hours. And one thing interesting in this exchange has 588 coins, cryptocurrency coins that you can buy and sell inside this platform. So if you'd like to sign up, all right, which is free of charge, you just go to this link, or you can find the link in the description below, all right, to sign up. So go to bit.ly/GIKUCOIN, all right, you can type small or big, all right, it doesn't matter. This is my disclaimer, this is my affiliate link. I do get a small commission when you sign to help support our channel. So when you're in the Qcoin exchange, this is how it looks like. Take note, you need to verify. All right, you need to verify your ID, which is very normal in cryptocurrency. Take note also, if you are really very new, make sure, all right, you turn on 2FA and use a secure password. All right, these are two very important things you want to do. So they will normally verify ID. You can use your IC, passport, all right, whatever you have in your hand. Okay, there are many ways to purchase your OUSD. I'm going to simplify as simple as I can. It will be more expensive as a disclaimer because you skip a few steps. But I thought as a beginner, you're not putting a lot, it doesn't really matter. Even you lose like 1%. Okay, so what you can do is once you sign for Qcoin, you go all the way up, go to under buy cryptocurrency, click on fast buy. All right, when you go there, you can see this interface. All right, what you can do here, you can actually buy USDT. All right, take note, you need to buy. Okay, so right here. All right, you need to buy either USDT or BTC to buy OUSD. All right, so you need to buy this cryptocurrency or this cryptocurrency in order to buy this. I don't recommend buying BTC because BTC price goes up and down like pretty fast, so you may lose out a little bit as you are doing the transaction. But for USDT, it's stable, so you don't have to worry too much of losing out in the exchange. Right? So take note, buying through this way is very simple, but there are additional charges. All right, what are the additional charges? So basically here you can see if you're buying less than $100, it's not a problem, but when you're buying big amount, it will be a problem. So you're buying less than $100 or $50 or maybe $500, the fees are pretty small, so it's still okay. But if it's a big amount, you don't want to do it this way, okay? So, but this is the simplest way to explain to you how to do it quickly, okay? So, for example, you can also pay in Sing dollars. So, I live in Singapore, I can type Sing dollars. So, let's say if I want to buy $100 of USDT, all right? So, you want to compare the rate. What you can do is you can take note there's a rate over here that you see here. So what happened, it depends on your personal preference, but normally the rate here, they have to charge you some percentage to make some money from you when you buy it this way. So if you go to, let's say, the Singapore DBS Bank, all right, you normally the exchange rate from the bank is better than the exchange rate that you see here. All right, so you can actually choose maybe US dollars or Sing dollars instead of you can choose US dollar instead of Sing dollars, then let the bank do the conversion for you. Okay, but what I would suggest, you can try a little bit like $10 and see which one is better. So normally what I do personally, I will do small amounts. Let's say I'll try $10 and see what rate I get, and try $10 on Sing dollars and see what rate I get. And the one is better, I'll buy more. That's what I do personally to know what is the best rate. But so currently, but you can see here currently, as of this recording, one USD is 1.37 Sing dollars on DBS. All right, normally the bank rate will be better than the rates that we see here. All right, most of the time, the rate here is 1.41. All right, slightly more. But because you're only buying, let's say, $100, it doesn't really matter because it's really very small amount, like a few dollars. Okay, so let's say you want to buy $100 of Sing dollars in $100 worth of USD, all right, which is equal to, let's say, click buy. Okay, so you click $100 Sing dollars, you will get 69.64 USDT. This is the cryptocurrency. All right, take note there's also a charge fee of 180. All right, for using this service. But actually, if you do it the more troublesome way, okay, I would say troublesome way, which you need to have more experience, you will get slightly more, maybe around $72 or $73. Okay, so there's a difference of maybe $2 to $3. If you are buying a lot, let's say $1,000, for example, so instead of getting 696, you will maybe get about 700 and maybe say $12 or $20. So you lose out maybe about $20. Generally, you will lose out around $30 if you transfer $1,000, around there, $30 to $40, depend on the exchange rate at the current moment. All right, so whatever amount you put, take note as a disclaimer, this is not financial advice. As I say again, please again, please only put in what you can afford to lose. And let's say if you have, let's say, a savings of, let's say, $10,000, for example, all right, never put your entire savings, all right, into the platform. Okay, always, my personal practice, always only put 10%, all right, not more than that. So maybe 10,000 would be 1,000, all right, so it's not so bad. All right, this is my personal advice to you, but as I say, this is not financial. It's up to you to risk how much you want to put. All right, so it's up to you. So let's say you want to buy $100, you just put $100, key in your card and all that, you will get your USDT. All right, the moment you have the USDT, what you do is you click on trade, all right, trade, and click on spot trading. All right, when you go to spot trading, you will see this complicated screen. Okay, this complicated screen, what you need to do on the top left, click on type OUSDT. Okay, and click on this one. All right, OUSD USDT. All right, the moment you are there, all right, you can see the current price of one OUSD is how much to $1. So in order to buy or sell, you need to check your balance. You can see your trading account at the bottom here. All right, so right now currently I have $96 of USDT, all right, that I can use. All right, if you don't see any, if you let's say you buy $100, you should see $100 over here. You buy 1,000, you see $1,000. If you do not see that, you maybe see it over here. You need to transfer from the main account to the trading account. How to do that? Click on transfer, all right, and you can transfer money from your main account, all right, to your trading account. All right, so let's say you want to transfer, there's a demo, let's transfer $10 first. Okay, so in case your $100 went to the main account, you cannot buy OUSD unless it's in the trading account. So when you click transfer, all right, let's say in your main account you buy $100, all right, you see $100 here. You got 1,000, you see 1,000. So now I got $10. I'll transfer $10, all right, to my trading account. So you need to transfer your USDT, all right, into your trading account, all right. So once you do that, you will see your final $96 of USDT over here. Okay, in order to get your OUSD, you need to trade. So how do you trade? All right, what you see here is order book. These are people who want to sell at this price, and these are the people who want to buy at this price. And this is the in between. All right. So in order to save time, all right, what I normally do myself, although it's not the best way, okay, is you click on whatever price that is people are willing to sell at the lowest cheapest price, which is currently now is 0.9966. All right. And then what you do here is you enter the amount of OUSD you want to buy. So let's say now I got $96 for, let's say you got $100, you just put the amount that you want to put. You can see the amount over here. If you click 100% here, all right, click 100% here, you will actually buy whatever available amount that you have. All right, so the moment you click buy, okay, let's say for example, I will buy, let's say $10. Let's see how it looks like. So I click here, all right, click buy $10, click buy. All right, you will see a place order. All right, and you hear a sound. When you hear a sound that happens, you click on, you see nothing happen here because the order went so fast. All right, you went to the order history. You will see that I have bought $10, all right, worth of OUSD. All right, and you also see on your trading account there's a $10 of OUSD that you see over here as well. Correct. So once you have successfully see this amount from your USDT to OUSD, all right, what you want to do is transfer this OUSD back into the main account. Okay, I know it's complicating, but that's why I'm doing it as a video so you can follow through. So right now, if you go back to the trading account, all right, you want to transfer back to the you want to transfer your OUSD, all right, in the trading account into your Pool X account right now. All right, Pool X. This is where you can put your money to earn interest. All right, so click on Pool X. You will transfer that $10, right, to the Pool X account. So you click confirm. All right, you will turn to zero. All right, the money did disappear. Don't worry. Okay, so what I do next is go back to the main screen. So what I do next is to click on the Q coin icon here. You go back to the main screen. All right, then go to finance, click on Pool X Earn. All right, Pool X Earn. All right, when you go there, what you will see is you will see many different coins that you can stake. All right, these are all different cryptocurrency. These are not stable coins. All right, normally the one with the word USD is the stable coin. So the only stable coin that's on Qcoin is the OUSD, which currently, as of this recording right now, is 23.84% interest rate per year. All right, yesterday was 16, the day before that was 50. All right, so it changes every day. All right, one thing cool about staking OUSD is that you can actually stake as little as $10. That's the minimum amount. All right, that I forgot to mention. All right, so it's very manageable. It's only $10, and you can withdraw anytime within 1 day. So there's no lock period. That's one thing wonderful about staking cryptocurrency. All right, so let's say you put $1,000 today. Tomorrow, if you are taking it out, you can. Take note, it takes 1 day to withdraw out, to unstake the money. All right, so let's say if you have bought $10 of OUSD, you would see the $10 available on top here. Okay, so what happened, you enter the amount, and what you do, click on I've read, agree, and click on subscribe. The moment you click subscribe, it will show inside your stake amount, which will show you the amount that you have staked in your exchange. Okay, so that's how you actually stake your OUSD. So now you learn how to actually put in and stake the money. How do you unstake and withdraw the money? Okay, so go on the top under assets. All right, go to Pool X account. Okay, and then you see this screen. All right, on you will see here is the estimate value of how much you have put in already, and on the bottom right here you can see how much earnings you get so far from your investment. All right, if you want to withdraw, all right, and redeem your coins, you need to click on my lockup that you see over here. So click on over this screen over here. So once you click on that, you will see how much amount of OUSD you have staked over here, and you can see that it is currently locked as what you see here. All right, so you need to click on the word redeem, all right, to actually unlock the amount that you have locked in. So if you click on the redeem button, all right, you will see this screen, all right, where you can show you how much you can redeem, all right, how much you put in basically. All right, so put in the amount you want to take out and your trading passwords, which you would have set when you set up the account, then click confirm, and take note it will take 1 day to actually redeem out. So you will take about tomorrow maybe. So maybe after about 1 day of waiting for your OUSD to be redeemed, you want to go to your assets and go to main account, deposit and withdraw, and you'll see this screen. You will not see your OUSD amount there. You need to transfer. All right, so you click on transfer. All right, you can actually transfer your. Just click on Pool X account. All right, the amount that you want to transfer. I already transferred my $10 over. So you want to transfer the $10 back to your main account. In order to withdraw money, you always must put it in the main account. Just take note of that. So once you click, let's say the amount you want to withdraw, okay, then you go to your main account. All right, so once it's in your main account, you will see the amount there that you can withdraw. Okay, take note, okay, you have to sell your OUSD back into another cryptocurrency in order to withdraw. I know it's a bit complicated, but I try to make it simplified as possible. So just remember in the initial start, we actually bought USDT using our credit card. You cannot withdraw direct to credit card. That's the bad thing about KuCoin. You cannot do that. What you have to do is a bit complex, but I won't go too detailed because that will make the video very long. But I give you a summary of what you need to do. So the same as after you redeem your OUSD, in your, let's say, your X pool, you need to transfer the OUSD into trading first, or trading account. Then what you do is you convert you sell your OUSDT to maybe Litecoin, USDT. Then from USDT, with the USD that you have, so let's say you got $100 of USDT. You want to convert the $100 USDT. Then from $100 USDT, you want to convert to LTC, which is Litecoin. This is a cryptocurrency. It's not a stable coin. Take note, this is not a stable coin. The reason why I'm asking you to do this because if you cannot transfer USDT, to USDT, to Gemini, which is the platform in the background. I use Gemini myself to withdraw my cash into my bank. Okay, so you need this another exchange called Gemini, to withdraw to your local Singapore account or whatever exchange that allows withdrawal to your bank. KuCoin unfortunately don't have Singapore withdrawal, so you need another exchange. So what happened is that you need to transfer your USDT to the Gemini, which unfortunately Gemini do not have USDT. Okay, they have BTC, they have Ethereum as well, but the problem is Ethereum transfer fee, to transfer from, let's say, KuCoin, to, let's say, Gemini for Ethereum, it will cost you around $60. Then for BTC, if I'm not wrong, is around $10. Why I recommend LTC? I normally transfer all using LTC because cost is only $1. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, so once I convert my USDT $100 to LTC, I will transfer. All right, I know it's complicated, so I try to transfer my LTC, okay, to redraw, all right, to Gemini. Okay, so in order to do that, first of all, you need to convert your $100 to LTC first. All right, so from your trading LTC, you need to transfer it over to the main account LTC. I know it's very complicated because only in the main account you can withdraw. Okay, then once you transfer your LTC to the main, you'll be able to withdraw to a LTC wallet. All right, which is found in Gemini. All right, then in Gemini, a very long process, right? Yeah, I know. It took me a while to understand also. Then in Gemini, okay, what you're gonna do, those who are experienced will know what I'm saying. Okay, you will have an LTC wallet. So let's say $100 will appear there. All right, then inside Gemini, all right, you want to sell your LTC. All right, to sell LTC to US dollar. All right, and from there, finally, your US dollar, all right, can withdraw to your bank. All right, very long process lah. So that's basically in a nutshell what to do. I can't go too detailed because it involves really like 2 hours to do this. Okay, so what I suggest, you can practice $10 and see how the whole thing works. So once you know it sounds very complex, but once you do it 1 time or 2 times, you roughly know what to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If I went a bit fast, rewind the video and all that. So if you really want to buy, consider go to Qcoin, all right, which is the link over here, bit.ly/GIQcoin, to purchase your OUSD. All right. The reason why, as I said, I use credit card because it's much simpler. If not, normally what I personally do is I will transfer the Gemini first. My bank transfer the Gemini. From Gemini, I transfer the Qcoin. Then Qcoin, I will buy my OUSD. That is slightly cheaper, but it's a very long process. All right. So I thought maybe use credit card would be much simpler and faster too. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Do consider subscribe and also check out the Qcoin exchange and the OUSD as well. God bless. Have a great day.